What up everybody, it's BBK Dragoon here, and we're talking about the instructions to submit a Halo 5 replay for my Reviewing Your Replays series. If you have any trouble with the instructions in this video, go back to my original video on how to submit a replay. I walk you through step by step with screen cap and all the things that you need to do. So if I do a bad job of explaining it in this one, click the card on screen, you can go watch that. But here's the difference. When you're submitting a replay review, from this point forward, we're now in the second half of the year, it's a new submission period, you're going to include the word peach at the start of your email. Yes, the word peach. I use code words that way when I do a new submission period. I know if people are regularly watching this content when they submit a video, and that way I can pick replays of people who are engaged. Okay, so let's start off the process. You need to first bookmark the film that you want me to look at for a replay. You do that in Halo 5, and the reason we bookmark it is that saves the replay forever. If you don't bookmark it, it will go away. So many of you did not bookmark the film, and so when I go to look for it on Waypoint, it's gone because they delete those files after X amount of time. The next step is to find that replay on HALOWAYPOINT, and the way you do that is by going to your service record once you're signed in on HALOWAYPOINT.com. You go look at your recent games and you find the match. Once there, you click on it and you send me that link. That is the link that you include in your email, so make sure you copy that link exactly. No link shorteners, no shenanigans, just copy that link because you're going to be including it in the email that you send to me. And then finally, you're going to send an email to bbkreplays@gmail.com. The template for this whole thing is down in the description below. It's really easy. In the subject line, you write replay review, then you put your gamer tag, whatever it is, the name of the map, and that's all I need. And then in the body, I want the link to the replay on Halo Waypoint, the thing you just copied. I want your game type and rank of the match that was being played, whatever your rank was at that time. I really don't care if you've been like Diamond 6 back in January. If you're Plat 3 when the game was played, just say Plat 3. Like, it doesn't matter, man. It just helps me when I'm organizing this whole thing. Then include a short description of your Halo experience when you start playing. Are you a veteran? Are you new? Just helps me when I talk to you and I look at the gameplay, okay? If you're saying you're from the CE days, you and I can have a bro high five and go, "Oh, that 3-shot, bro, oh, you know." And then the last thing that I want is a short description of what you felt went wrong in the game, what you felt went right, just a brief description of your sort of analysis and take on what's going down in the game. Also, if you're a YouTuber or you make creations of any kind and you want your social media links promoted, you gotta let me know and you gotta leave them down there. Okay, so that's the full set of steps. If you have any confusion on that, again, you can watch the original video and make sure you're including in that email the code word peach. The very start. Peach. I know. Alright, so some housekeeping stuff with replay reviews. I go in the order that I receive. The reason I do multiple submission periods is because hundreds of you submit replays. Hundreds. And I think I've done 7 or 8 since the theater file share stuff was implemented a few months ago. So just to give you guys a perspective on that, I don't answer questions, where am I at in the line, how many replays are there, have you seen my replay, because I don't have time. I appreciate how many of you guys submit, but I go in the order I receive because that's fair, and I do these new submission periods because this is the best chance for somebody to get a replay in there that hasn't had it reviewed. So I want your game to be played after the big Team Arena update, so that means your game that you played should have been played in like the last month and a half. And again, I will say this, please pick a game in which there's something that I can look at to critique. I don't look at replays where you went 60-2 and then you say, hey, I could have done better, what could I have done better? When it's very clear you're just trying to show off you wrecking the other team. That's not fun to watch, and that defeats the purpose of this series, which is designed to help new players. The other thing I noticed a lot too is people are like, we want more high-level gameplays. We want more high-level gameplays, BBK. We're tired of the gold and the silver. And so I do 3 Onyx replays and a champ replay, and so many people in the comments are like, this isn't Onyx. This isn't what it looks like. Man, these guys are horrible Onyx players. If I was there, I would. I'm gonna spoil something for you guys. When you are playing in Onyx, a lot of your games look just like gold players who don't drop shots. I'm not trying to be mean here, but don't create in your mind some crazy sense that you're gonna get an HCS quality game. Speaking of HCS quality games, did you guys see the Pro League finals? CLG made some of those teams look like they were leagues below them, so just understand that I will be reviewing a wide skill range of games, but please try and keep those negative comments to a minimum and don't be mean to the people submitting. It takes a lot of confidence to submit a replay, okay? To put your gameplay in front of a large audience and to have somebody come back and be like, this guy's terrible. What if that was you when you were just starting Halo and some experienced person came in there and just started trash talking you? Does that make you want to be a part of a community? Does that really make you want to stick around and be a part of this thing? Work towards growing a community rather than building down the new people. The new people are what are going to build Halo. Alright, so that's my little soapbox there. I'm really looking forward to the next set of replays, you guys, and hopefully they fix theater mode soon. I've been fairly discouraged, man. I have had a 343 dev reach out to me talking about the fast forward bugs and some of the wireframe bugs, saying they are working on fixing them. But as it stands, since the Firefight update, theater mode has had a lot of bugs introduced that haven't been removed. So fingers crossed that we can stop having replays crash and that mode gets working to where it was prior to an update. All right, if you have any questions, ask me in the description below. Thanks, guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.